You're an idiot. Okay, I'm talking like this.
Go.
What a great win that was from the Reds. What?
Mate, you're going to have so many blue cards. Welcome to Talk of the Town, episode 24. Today I'm joined by Harry. We're replacing Sam and Tom because Sam feels a bit under the weather. Speaking of weather, Storm Eunice is behind us, so we're taking cover under the stand. Let's take a look at how we got on against Salford earlier in the season.
He learnt all this on the computer, by the way. He saved the world. You don't realise what an hero this is. Every night he kills so many Martians while we're all asleep, and he comes into training like that. We all go, well done, Nad. We'll all sleep safe tonight.
What a great win that was from the Reds. Let's hope for the same again this weekend.
Yeah, and earlier on in the week we partnered with My Favorito, so it's a fan engagement platform where you can earn points when we win and we score, so hope for more on Saturday. Last week we caught up with the Olive Tree, who are a really important charity. Let's see how we got on.
So I am a support worker, so I will interact with clients as they come in. We can have a little chat, find out how best we can support them. So it could be financially, we can put them in contact with someone, well-being, so via our therapies. We have coaching, counselling services, hypnotherapy services. So we have quite a lot of services in-house, and also we'll pinpoint outside, so there's support groups, things like that out there. So that's my role.
Yeah, Olive Tree, I got involved. It's a young lady I knew had an illness. She used to go to the same gym and that where I go to, and she was just telling me that this charity was very helpful for her. A small charity, needs all the help it does. It does an awful lot of good work in the local area, and it's something that, you know, I'm keen and hopefully we get more involved with.
So I've been at the Olive Tree for about 2.5 years. I've been involved in fundraising with the Trailblazers, which is our running group. I've been involved for family reasons, so I lost a nephew about 14 years ago to leukaemia, and then I have a sister that's going through secondary cancer now, so it's all close to heart, and they were such a big help to me that I wanted to sort of give something back.
I've known a few people that have suffered from cancers, and God willing it never happens to us or anybody that you know, family wise, but it's nice to know that there's people out there that do a hell of a lot of good work, and when you need somebody, sometimes it's nice just to reach out.
So it's a break from the medical side of things. We don't give medical advice, so it's just, we'll sit and listen. You can tell us as little or as much as you like, and we'll just see. We've got a sort of an interview form, so we'll go through little things, see how we can support, and things tend to come out then. If not, it can come out later on. Say people will come back, they'll come back for a coffee, or they'll see a counsellor, and then things can start moving that way. So it can be quite difficult. Yeah. But you can give as little or as much info as you like.
Yeah, as I say to you, it's just that the people that I know that have needed it, it's nice to know that if you need to reach out to somebody, there's somebody there. And we all know the burden on the NHS and things like this, but these charities, small charities like this, do a hell of a lot of work to help a lot of people.
So we have acupuncture, which can help with different types of aches and pains. We have hypnotherapy that can help with anxieties. We have different sorts of specialists, like oncology massages, Bowen technique, where they're manipulated just certain little parts, because obviously a lot of people have had surgery, different areas, so we work with how we can best help them.
It's one of them diseases that it doesn't matter how old you are, what gender you are, what you do for a living or anything like that. I think if anybody's got any problems and are suffering from it, it could be a relative, it could be anybody, you don't want to. I think the secret, people that I've known that have had it, is not, if you've got somebody ill that's with it, don't take the burden on yourself, because the last thing you want to do is bring yourself down, make yourself feel if other people are reliant on you. So it's great that these charities, the Olive Tree's out there to help people, and just embrace it. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to talk to somebody, but then once you get talking, hopefully that becomes an easier, and you're sharing your burden with someone else. And as I say to you, there's some good people there, trained people that are always willing to listen. So, don't bottle it in, share it with somebody.
We're a self-funding charity, so we don't get help from sort of the NHS, Macmillan or anyone like that. So, if we can help each other, absolutely fine, because we know cancer is 1 in 2 people, so it's quite a big thing, and it's a very difficult thing for people, so we just want people to know we're here if they need us.
I know in this current climate everybody's on the next pound note, but these people do a lot of very, very good work for people, and we're backing it as much as we can, and just try your best to get behind it, because they need all the help they can go. As I say, they don't get too much support and help off of anybody, but let's just hope to God that we never have to find out and use them, but all we can do is support them and wish them all the best and back them as much as we can. As I say to you, the more it's the old problem shared is a problem halved, isn't it? So I just think if they're out there to be used, they're by people that have been there themselves, and there's nothing worse than sitting there thinking you're the only one with the problem. Once again, we all feel differently on certain things, but it's nice just to voice it and thinking that actually somebody does care and you're not alone. So yeah, make the use of it.
Great to hear John speaking so openly there about the olive tree. Such an important charity, and thanks to all those who donated at the Stevenage game. They raised about £700, which is absolutely massive for them. So thank you again, and there'll be a link below to donate.
We're really looking forward to this weekend's fixture against Salford. Sam caught up earlier on Zoom with our new signing, Isaac Hutchinson.
Isaac, first of all, thanks for joining us. Your first couple of weeks at the club are pretty much done. How have you been finding it so far?
Yeah, I've loved it so far. It's been nice, just a fresh start for me to play and to get some minutes, and obviously a fresh group of players and staff as well. So no, I've just been embracing it all and enjoying it.
People probably don't know this, but you're a Sussex lad. Obviously, you're at Brighton's youth centre, obviously, for the start of your career. You mentioned in the press conference that we did a little while ago, and obviously fans will know from looking at your career, you know, you've played at Brighton, you've played at Derby, you've played at Forest Green, played at Southend. You're not really worried about moving around, are you? You know, I suppose that's not so much of a priority for you.
Yeah, no, I think, like I say, the opportunity on the pitch is the main thing for me, and if that's at the other end of the country or if it's 5 minutes from home, do you know what I mean? Like, that's just the main thing, and I'm happy to have to travel or, you know, settle in with like a new group of players or a new place, if that means that I can enjoy my football on the pitch.
You signed for the club on deadline day. Obviously, it was very late on, about 10 o'clock at night. We got all the stuff done. What made you want to join the club?
Obviously, it's a club I've known about, being from Sussex, and I've always followed them. But the main thing for me was obviously being a part of a team that with ambition to push on, and that just excited me really, and gave me a bit of motivation to obviously want to be a part of that and play and help the team in any way I can. So yeah, I'd probably say just the ambition of the club and speaking to the gaffer and what he had to say, it all added up for me really, and it just, the fact that it's close to home didn't really come into it. Do you know what I mean? It could have been at the other end of the country, and I would have jumped at it.
You have played at a very high level, obviously League One with Southend. You've played in the Championship with Derby, and you've made a couple of cup appearances for them as well. You played for Forest Green on loan last season, so I suppose it's not really much of an adaptation for you coming down to League Two. You did play a handful of games for Forest Green, but you know, how have you been finding the difference so far?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I enjoy just the feel around the games, and now the fans are back especially. It's just, you can't really beat it. And like I say, with everything that was going on at Derby and not having that opportunity for a while, now being able to play, you know, senior football, get back on the pitch in front of fans and everything, it's been such a nice feeling, and obviously something that I want a lot more of.
You mentioned there, obviously Derby, obviously not in the best of states. Hopefully, it's getting better. You know, they're fighting their way back towards safety. But do you see this not? You know, it's not obviously anything to do with Derby because you know they're having their problems. But do you see this as a fresh start for you, and just in terms of just being able to get out there with the situation, you know, back at Derby, not allowing you to play as much football?
Yeah, definitely. It's just been such a nice fresh start and a breath of fresh air, really, just because, like I say, I wasn't able to play and get the opportunities. So, like I say, now being able to have an opportunity to play and to show what I can do and prove people wrong from other clubs, yeah, it's just a nice feeling, and I'm looking forward to all of it.
Yeah, I can imagine it was a nice feeling as well, you know, making your first appearance for Derby, you know, playing under Wayne Rooney. I can imagine that was an incredible experience.
Yeah, it is special. I mean, aside from the fact he's Wayne Rooney, like you can't fault anything that he's doing, you know, like managerial-wise, coaching-wise. It gives you such a lift to be around someone like that who's got such a vast experience, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was special, and obviously it gives you that little bit of extra determination to try and do well.
Yeah, you talk about that extra bit of determination. Obviously, we spoke in the press conference about, you know, what we think your team can achieve on a personal level this season. What would you like to achieve?
For me, I think I just want to help the team in any way I can, and that's, like I say, if that's scoring goals or assisting or defending, any way I can help the team, like I'll do that. Do you know what I mean? So I haven't set myself any targets individual wise, but obviously I'll do my best to do all them things, and hopefully at the end of the season, as a team and personally, I have a bit to show for it.
Yeah, obviously we've seen you play your first minutes already. You look to be settling in really well. How's it been with your new teammates so far?
Yeah, it's felt like quite a seamless fit, to be honest. Like, obviously coming in, there's always a risk that, you know, it takes a while to settle in or to get to know like the team and the players. But for me, I think it's been quite a smooth transition. You know, all the players have welcomed me into the group, and I felt comfortable to be myself around them straight away. And I think that showed on the pitch, obviously, for the first couple of games that I've played, that, you know, everyone's comfortable with me and I'm comfortable with them, and the trust is starting to grow as well. So, yeah, it's been really good.
Isaac, it's been a pleasure chatting. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Thank you.
Secure our defense, secure your home.
I'm protecting our goal. You should protect your home with Secure 15 Innovation, Fire and Security.
That was a really interesting chat with our new signing Isaac Hutchinson going into this weekend's fixture against Salford.
And our videographer Charlie Powerthorpe has put together the highlights from last year's away trip.
Crawley Town Football Club has partnered with My Favorito, the fan engagement platform that rewards fans with exciting prizes and memorable experiences. Now every time you spend with a club or a participating sponsor, you can earn loyalty points. You will also get Crawley Town loyalty points every time you buy tickets or merchandise and every time Crawley score a goal or win a game. Try your luck by spinning our instant prize draw and have the chance to win even more points and amazing prizes such as a Crawley Town signed match ball. Equally, you can use your hard-earned loyalty points to redeem fantastic loyalty rewards such as 125th anniversary scarves and merchandise. Matching hospitality tickets, personalised messages from the players and signed match-worn shirts are also available. Make sure you're quick so you can beat your friends and reach the top prizes as there are only a limited amount available. New prizes and sponsors will be added across the season, so make sure you always check the app for updates and new ways to earn loyalty points. Download the My Favorito app, join the Crawley Town FC community and start earning loyalty points today.
That's all we got time for. There's still time to secure your ticket for Salford away. Only £5 and let's hope Storm Eunice doesn't ruin our trip. There's only one thing left to say.
Come on, you Reds!